Hey everybody, it's Rob Cox. I'm excited to have you back because today what we're going to talk about is how Google Cloud works with our customers to develop a strategy to go from on-premises into the cloud where their focus is on saving money. We've developed a methodology we work with customers to get them to this strategy, but as you're thinking about the strategy yourself, what you want to make sure is that your strategy has a number of components. First and foremost, you need to understand the target of cost savings you believe that you can achieve. Second, you've got to understand what order you're going to move things in so that you're reducing risk and optimizing for speed. And then third, you need to have a clear understanding of exactly where your potential problem areas are so that you can put a specific strategy around those. But let's unpack how Google does it with our customers. We've developed a specific assessment, and the first step of our assessment is we benchmark an organization versus its peer group. First, we want to look at operating margin and see how an organization compares to its peers versus operating margin so we can get a macro view, but then we look at a micro view laser focused on IT spend. We want to understand for an organization relative to its peer group, what return are they getting on an incremental dollar that they spend on IT? Once we have that understanding of the return that an organization gets on its spend, then we move on to an understanding of the landscape of an organization's environment. We leverage a tool within Google called StrataZone to do a scan of the environment and have an understanding of what servers are out there, what is running on those servers, and how hard the individual work that sits on those servers will be to port over to the cloud. Getting this comprehensive understanding of an on-premises environment is invaluable in understanding opportunities to save money. We piece all these information together. We piece the efficacy of a dollar spent coupled with an understanding of what moves easy and what doesn't move easy and how utilized things are, and put together a business case with our customers in partnership. And that business case covers those things I talked about up front. It covers what is the ultimate cost savings target, how can we get there most efficiently and effectively, and where are some potential thorny areas that are going to be more difficult and that require a little bit more thought and planning in how they go. If you're interested in working with us on one of these assessments, click on the link provided. We'd be happy to engage and work with you. In our next episode, what we're going to focus on is those thorny areas and creating a strategy for how you refactor those hard things for the cloud. I hope to see you again soon.